Hey you, it's Jess here and we're planning for the first week of May from the 1st to the 7th and we're using the Scribble Prints Co March 2023 mystery. This is the sort of sad girl art which was like before I took my customs break last year. This was the last one that I did and I just love it. I can't wait till it's reformatted and back in the shop next year because I'm definitely going to buy a couple more because I love them. And I'm pairing it with the foil that it came with for the mystery, which was a lavender hollow butterfly foil. I did swap out the underlays for a normal bougie confetti underlay in lavender hollow, which you can buy separately from SPC. In case you're not into the fun delays, she has those options in that foil at least. So that makes me very happy. But yeah, so this week, this week is just here because I really wanted to use it right away. I didn't really want to wait. And then I swapped it with my spring cleaning kit. So it's it. But, well, this week was kind of up and down in terms of spring weather. But it's Sunday and it's super warm and sunny today. So it's feeling a lot more like this kit. Although there was a little bit of snow during the week, which was very random, but it's typical of spring here in Finland. So what else? Oh, I started reading a new book. I decided to read a physical book that I have called The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. That's what I based my Lilac Woods art upon because she's a unicorn who lives in a lilac wood. So it just worked out perfectly. It's also an animated film from the 80s. I think it's the 80s, but it was my favorite film growing up. I loved it. And now I've always wanted to read the book and I started and stopped it so many times, but now I'm finally reading through the book. I'm so happy. It's so good. The language is so beautiful. So I highly recommend both the film and the book if you're into that kind of fantasy. Obviously, it's about a unicorn, but it's also about the people around her, like Schmendrick the Magician and Molly Grew, who are amazing characters. So, yeah, this week I was supposed to do my Gamer Girl set and do a custom at the same time, and it was also in my shop sale. So the shop sale went really well, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart if you participated. I so appreciate it. The sale was very successful, so I was very happy about that. And I thank you so much. Probably a lot of the sales stuff is going to go to paying my taxes, so I'm very happy to have those things paid. But it's also nice to have a big sale twice a year, so there'll be another one in October for the next 6 months of releases. So if you can wait, you should wait. It'll always be in October and May, my sales. So you can stock up with the 30% off. But yeah, so I filmed a studio vlog. It's a bit of a fail of a vlog, but it's still an hour long. It's going to go up next week. It's a fail because I didn't finish my custom, but my Gamer Girl set, but we're going to try again in the current week, but we're talking about the 1st to the 8th of May, and here are my hands to say that we're back. To me, I'm going to stop the fast forward through the base going down because it's a fairly simple base this time. I didn't use all the glitter headers and things. I just used just enough to give it just that shine. But yeah, so you'll still see that video next week, but I was just like, oh well. Not every week can be a successful work week. But let's get started into the actual days. So Coffee Monday. Always Coffee Monday on the first thing, always on the fancy label. So what I want to do here, okay, I'm going to spread these out a bit. So you have Coffee Monday. We have the studio vlog that went up for previously. So obviously now I've filmed another one, and in the upcoming week I'm going to film another one. So next week there's going to be both a studio vlog on Monday and Friday. And so you'll get your fill. Hopefully I'm interesting enough in either of them. But we've got our Coffee Mondays in, and I thought this cloud mug from, oh, I've got a fur stuck on my nails. This cloud mug from SBC was perfect to mark that. And then I just want to put in the vlog, and then that it was a Vapu or May Day this day. So like how the day off work, and I didn't do any work because it's technically Labor Day. So put those in, and then I wanted to mark that my shop sale started this day. Had to get the graphics and stuff done for that. And then for dinner this night we homemade some burgers. Spray this all out because I didn't have a lot to put in. And then for the rest of the time that I have, I did some Sims CC shopping. My new PC gamer laptop was getting delivered on Tuesday. So I was just going through I wasn't really playing The Sims because I wanted to play it on my new machine. So I was just sort of preparing for that, to have some nice CC for the new laptop. So that is Monday. I didn't actually film on Monday. I started my vlog on Tuesday. So the first thing we're going to put in here that it was payday. I think this is the right one. Well, we could use the pattern. Payday always looks cute in the little box. So we'll put that in and do it now. And my vlogging stickers or vlogging scribble still won't be in until the next Happy Mail lot. So I'm just going to put in, and I just put like a little placeholder sticker from the bundle that I wasn't going to use to mark in Studio Vlog here, but I will go back in when the stickers come in the mail to complete that. But that was me marking the Studio Vlog is going to start on Tuesday. And then I was doing work, obviously, because I started the Studio Vlog. So I just got work here. So for the second part of the day, we're going to put in Happy Mail. Of course, my laptop arrived. And we also got Happy Mail from Locke's mum. She sent us some more snacks, Australian snacks. And then we had setup trouble. So I talk all about it in my coming up vlog, but basically we just had to wipe it, and we had to reformat it. We had to wipe it and reinstall Windows because it just wasn't working, and we found out that it originally loaded in Windows 10, but it's supposed to be Windows 11, so that's why it wasn't working. Now it's a Windows 11 and it works, so that's nice. But I did want to put in that we had trouble for a while, for a few hours, trying to troubleshoot it, and then eventually just, reformat it. And then I had gaming time playing The Sims. So that was Tuesday. So for Wednesday, I have my plan with me go up. Oh yes, we are doing the pink in the middle. Decided to do double blue instead of double pink. I think it's because I preferred the pattern. Yeah, I prefer this pattern over the terrazzo. Still think the terrazzo is pretty, but I just liked having more of these galaxy patterns kind of things. And then I want to mark on Wednesday just a little thing that Locke got a raise at work for high quality work. I'm so proud of them, so I wanted to put it in. They're such a good boy. But I'm also just glad that they're happy with their work, and they're really enjoying working there, and they treat Locke well. that's all we can hope for with work, isn't it? So I wanted to put that, and I decided to put it in with this lipstick heart. And then just put the usual work in. Why does the word raise look wrong to me? It does, but I don't think it is. It looks wrong, but oh well. And then I played Sims 4 because I could on my new pretty laptop. And then we actually got delivery for dinner. We got Indian canterpur, very delicious. I actually get the child's meal now, which is kind of funny that, yeah, but it turns out to be the perfect size for me, the children's meal. Otherwise, curry and Indian can be very filling. I think it usually turns up in big portions, which is nice, but yeah. And then I just marked that I went to bed early. Oh yeah, I have scripts for The Sims, so I'm not coming in the mail, so I'm not going to fill this out. And before we turn this page over, I just realized I haven't shown you. Oh wait, this isn't Sunday, because I usually try to show you this Sunday before. I just realized this is a new month. But here's the Sunday that happened the week prior. So slept in, made donuts. I think this is when I was planning when the donuts were rising. We had Subway for lunch, and then we had soup for dinner. We got a free pre-made soup that you can just reheat in our last grocery order. So we ate that. It was delicious. It was like a sweet potato soup. And then I did some more Sims CC shopping that night to prepare for the new laptop. So that's how that last Sunday turned out. I always got to remember to do that because I know obviously I film before Sunday finishes. But that's this first half of the week. A little empty because I'm waiting for certain scripts and stickers, but I hope you can forgive me. So let's start on Thursday. Thursday was the day it snowed. And we were all like, what? Snow. Kind of snowed on and off. And then I did some work. How do I want to do this? Okay, yeah. Just seeing how many things I have to put in. So I think I'm going to use a bigger box. Let's do the rounded one for work. And then this night, I was just really in the mood for pizza, so we got Pizza Hut, and the large pepperoni pizza was half off, so it's a perfect time to get pizza. Otherwise, Pizza Hut is usually too expensive for a normal delivery night, but it was half off, so pizza it was. And then when we had pizza, we watched our shows, usually Wednesday shows, but we didn't feel like it on Wednesday to watch them. So we waited until Thursday to watch them. It was the season finale of Schmigadoon. And then we also watched Ted Lasso and the Big Dog Prize, which are level 3, so it's been great. So because it's just our 3 shows, I just put in watch TV. And then Happy Mail. Oh, this is Locke's PC computer. They got a new tower, and that got delivered on Thursday. So I got my laptop, they got the tower, and we're all happy for gaming. And of course we had to set that up and everything. And then I just started reading The Last Unicorn. And because I have it in my sidebar, I didn't have to put it down here. It's just implied that I'm reading it. I'm using this fairy tale Papershire book, and it makes me very happy because it's so cute. Alright, now Friday. I'm gonna start falling off the wagon of my vlog. It was mostly parts of Thursday, and then Friday I filmed a whole other thing of pulling stickers, so you'll see that in the vlog. Pulling stickers for this spread, but then I kind of just gave up for the rest of the day. I don't know. For the rest of the weekend, but that's okay. So the plan with me went, this is the monthly plan with me, went up. Let me just straighten it out a little bit. Then we had chicken burgers for lunch, so you cut. Then pulling stickers, and then in my feelings. Okay, I'm gonna put in my feelings here. Cut. And then we'll just use another little thing for pulling stickers here. So we'll just put in the icons for these. It wasn't like crazy in my feelings. It was more like, I used this little Papershire looking out the window. It was more like, I don't know, I just felt funky. I felt funky this day. Which is probably why I kind of gave up on filming a bit. But, you know how it is. Not every week can be perfect. So, what do I have left in this pattern for Friday? I think we could put one of these in, yeah. So then we cooked dinner. What was this name? Chicken teriyaki. I'll put reading time at the bottom. This doesn't quite fit though. Okay, we'll keep this here for reading time, but we'll change cooked dinner to just a chubby little thing. And that will be fine. And then we'll put YouTube binge in the middle here. I just had more of a lazy day this day. Cooked dinner, YouTube, and reading time. It's just nice to read a few pages of my book in bed before I go to sleep. So, Saturday, first thing, we wash some clothes. Just trying to think of what things I want to use. I think actually we could use one of these little ones for wash clothes and save this pattern one. And then I haven't used any of the little things or chubby little things for this color. Then we would watch The Simpsons. Okay, I know what I have to put in here now. So put it in. So Saturday was the day of King Charles III's coronation, and I ended up watching it mostly because I have a history degree. And I just felt like I should be, witnessing some history. I wouldn't say I'm pro-monarchy, but at all. I don't really think about the current monarchy at all, to be honest. But I just thought it was something I should be watching, especially as I'm Australian and British citizens. So both of those, are under the monarchy. So I don't have this one in here. So let's see what I can use. Okay, use just two little things and a chubby one. But yes, so I watched the coronation. And that took up literally the whole day. Alright, well. I think it started at 11 a.m. and didn't finish till 4 p.m. It was long. But I was like, I have to see it through to the balcony wave, you know? So I will say though, Westminster Abbey, beautiful. The orchestra and all the choirs and the singers and performers, beautiful. It was honestly a great free concert. So I really liked it about that. And I really loved all the historical stuff, like the coronation chair is from the 1300s. The anointment oil is done with a spoon from the 1200s. Add on that my research area is the 17th century, which had Charles I and Charles II. So I'm kind of invested in the Charleses. They're probably my favorite monarchs to research and things. So I was like, I might as well see the coronation of the next Charles. Which is funny. I know a lot of people didn't think he would use Charles because of the other two. Charles I was killed in the Civil War. He had his head chopped off. This was like 100 years before the French Revolution. So they had the English Revolution, I guess, basically. Cromwell, that's where he comes in. So he was executed. And then Charles II was in exile on the continent during this whole time. And he actually turned up in my research. So I got to talk about him a little because he stayed at my convent that I researched. But there was an anecdote about him. But he is kind of known as like the party king. You know, he had a lot of mistresses, very famous mistresses, and he loved to party. And King Charles' spaniel dogs are named after him. So there's some Charles information for you. But I just love all the history stuff and the art history stuff, and the music was beautiful, so... Oh well, it was interesting to watch. And then we log-cooked spaghetti and meatballs in one pan today, on Saturday. It was really delicious. They're such a good cook. And then read my book and went to bed early. And then, now it's Sunday. It is now Sunday, today. I guess the first thing I'm going to mark... Oh, I lost the sheet. Come back, little sheet. It instantly has dust all over it. But I feel like it's just... Even if you do a bunch of cleaning, it's still dusty as heck. I think that's why I feel like block right now, because we just did the living room and I think there's a lot of dust in me right now. Dust and cat hair. But I did get my nails done. I put on some new stickers. I think they look really pretty and they go perfectly with this set. And then, as I said, we cleaned the living room. Then I'm going to put fold laundry because that's the... Can I fit this all in here? I don't know. I'm just going to spread this out. And apologies for all of the car noises, but it's spring and everyone's got their mopeds out, the teens, so... Because I think the thing is, when you're a teen here in Finland, you can't actually... you're not allowed to drive a car. You can only get a license for a moped, so... When spring rolls around, they're zooming about, making all the noise. So, super fun. I feel like the rest of the year it's so quiet, but oh well. So your nails done. We've got a little brush pen for cleaning the living room, because I'll be honest, I don't really love the vacuum cleaner icon that's in the doodle sheets. I don't know why. It's just a thing. It's probably because I don't even use a vacuum that looks like that. I don't know what it is about it. I put fold laundry because I do have to fold laundry from yesterday, but we also did new laundry, so I used the washing machine, so yeah. And then finally, we're doing what we're doing right now, and that is... we'll use this curvy one. And that is filming my Plan With Me stuff. Yeah, so we have planning time. I got the matching little planner to go with it. Planning time. I don't know if I should try and spread these out better, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. So we don't have too much room. Oh yeah, we did end up watching our movie of the week on Saturday because the coronation, as I said, it was the whole freaking day. And our movie of this week is supposed to be Melancholia. So I wasn't quite feeling up to it, but we will get that done. I got a bunch of little butterfly decos here, which I could put some at the top here because I didn't. Like a ding dong. So let's put a little bit of it up here. Just to go with that look up there. And then we'll do some down here. I'm just going to quickly fast forward through this. Alright, that's the first half of the week. And then we'll do most of this half. Okay, I'll leave the last three things for when I finish up the spread, but I'll show you what it's looking like in my planner. So you see in my studio vlog that I changed planners up for the spring summer. This is a print brush and SPC edit in an unreleased and it's not going to be released color. It was a sample that they made and they decided not to go with it. So Audrey sent it to me. So it's like a one-of-a-kind lavender beautiful print brush and I'm so excited to have this and it works perfectly and I'm so glad I switched to it for this week because look how well it goes with the spread. It's so beautiful. And look, I changed my lights a little bit so it's a little bit dimmer I think and I have a bit more shadow of my hands, but you can see the beautiful hollow, and I think that's more important to see the beautiful hollow of the foil. But yeah, this week is coming together. It wasn't like the craziest week, but you know how it is. Otherwise, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Obviously the next plan with me, I'll show you how this Sunday finishes up. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.